everyone, welcome to Fire Soul Tarot. Today we are going to have a look at the relationship dynamic between you and your future spouse after you get married. So I'm going to be using two animal cards, the animal spirit cards, to describe you and your future spouse. So on the left, that's you. On the right, that's your future spouse. Now obviously reverse it if you feel like it's more resonant for you the other way around. And so when I'm going to be showing the cards, you'll understand if this is your pile. You can verify that your intuition guided to the right pile. So I'm going to consult tarot, and I'm going to shuffle the tarot while recording, and I'm going to consult 12 different oracle decks, and I'm going to shuffle them out of camera because the process otherwise becomes too long. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked the diamond ring with the fluorite crystal, this is your reading. Now let's have a look at your animal spirit card. We have the scorpion, and for your husband or wife, for your spouse, we have the wolf. So this is the couple. So with the scorpion, this is first of all, you could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And the scorpion characteristic is that they are very focused on their work. So they have ambition, they're competitive and fierce, and they're very focused on their personal achievements. And they also have a tendency to, let's say, be a little bit isolated. So they have a few good friends, but not like a really big group of friends they would rely on. This is for the scorpion. And the wolf, which is your spouse in my reading, but reverse it, as I said, if it's better suited for you, if it represents you better. The wolf is the guardian of the family and tribe. So it's a person that whose priority is to keep everybody safe and to make sure that everybody is nurtured in a family. So it's a very good partner to have as a spouse. In a spouse reading, I mean, as a card. To have this card is very good for this kind of reading, I suppose. And they have, the wolf has got a tendency to expect, the children, let's say, so the litter, the children, in case of a human being, to follow the steps of the parents. So at times it might have a tendency of being a little bit dominant in terms of guiding the forward movement and the forward development of the children. But at the same time, they have some great characteristics of being reliable, democratic, and also they are a great mentor. So they are going to be guiding and teach and be able to teach a lot to their children. So they're going to be dedicated to the education as well of their children. And they're fearless. So now if this resonated with you, either one or the other animal spirit card, we'll continue now with the reading. So I'm going to put the two. I'm going to now pre-shuffle the oracles, and then I'll go to the tarot. Okay, pile 1. So these are the cards. These are for you, and these are for your future spouse. So I'm going to go ahead and read this side first. Now, if the other side resonates best with you, as I said, you can swap. Let me turn on the light. Okay, so the scorpion, so it's a very, passionate type of creature, because you could be a Scorpio even. So Scorpios are very passionate. Now, if you're not a Scorpio, that's fine as well. But the characteristics are that they're very connected to their sacral chakra, and that they are They are also somebody that when there is, let's say, a fight with somebody, or some discord, they can also sort of remain still remain a bit stuck in these feelings of the fight. So they are not immediately able to resolve within themselves this conflict, and they might even hold a grudge towards people that they have had this conflict with. So why am I explaining further this card? Because I've seen that the other cards that popped up while I was shuffling, they actually are in connection with this card. I see here the "Don't let your past hold you back" South Node. This is basically saying that during the connection with your future spouse, if you are the Scorpion, your future spouse is going to help you understand how to release the past, forgive other people for the conflict that you have lived with them, and to release all the anger, all the feelings that you've bottled up within yourself. So this is one dynamic I see happening with the divine masculine. Number 22 could be your age, or your future spouse's age. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So I see that your future spouse is going to empower you in looking at what you want to achieve in your life, because we know as a Scorpion, your achievements and your goals are very important to you, and so your spouse is going to actually help you develop your own career, your own personal goals, whatever is the achievement you want to reach. And in goals that you want to reach, your partner is going to be very cooperative in bringing you during this journey, discovering your life purpose, as I see here as well. Discover your life purpose. 29 could be your age or your future spouse's age. Now, so this is what I see now, both with, so they're going to help you with taking action in your life with the divine masculine yang energy of taking action, and they're going to help you clarify your mind about getting clarity about what is it that you want to do with your life. And I also see here the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. Number 28 could be relevant as your age, their age. Basically, with this Ice Queen and with the entitlement, I understand that your future spouse is going to allow you to take the time to also not be inactive with the non-action entitlement, to be entitled to relax, to not take action, because you see the way you're so active and so action-oriented. So your future spouse is going to help you balance out this with times of rest. They're probably going to remind you, take a break, and take care of yourself as well. Don't overdo it, because you're going to be very driven by your aspirations. So this is the type of dynamic I see here. And they're going to therefore allow you to detoxify, full moon in Taurus, to take the time for your body to rest, and for the toxins to be released from your body. Maybe they'll tell you take a nice relaxing bath, salt bath, or go to a spa day. And they're going to anyway help you to break this super active mode that you tend to have. So that's the balancing I see. And I see that you're going to shower your spouse with a lot of passion. I see the passion card and this card, which at the back says twin flames, your passion ignites. So you're going to feel that your future spouse and you are basically the same soul, part of the same soul, and that you have reunited on earth. This is how close you're going to feel. And there is going to be an insane chemistry between the two of you, literally sparks when you are in your physical interactions together. And the passion is going to be outwardly, like really the best you've ever had. Now with Hurted, learning how to be human in the world but not of it, you're going to understand your life purpose, which is going to bring you, is going to, let's say, make you feel connected to your divine purpose, so connected to the divine. But at the same time, your future spouse is going to teach you how to be human as well and treat yourself as a human being that is not just living for their purpose and their achieving their goals, but they're also like a flesh and bones that needs to look after. So to take proper nourishment, have a nice meal, like a nourishing meal. So they're going to basically give you this earthly side that you are missing because you are you have this tendency of being more not on the earthly plane, let's say. Not to, you have a tendency probably to not take as much care of yourself as you should, often like to sacrifice for a higher purpose. This is what I see here. With the storm, every hurricane comes to an end. Your future spouse is going to help you to overcome all the difficulties and challenges that you're going to encounter while you are achieving your goals. Because there's always going to be some stop starts, some impediment that's getting in the way of what you want to achieve. And this is just life. And your spouse though is going to be your support for that, and they're going to guide you through the storm, reminding you that every storm comes always to an end. 44 could be your age or their age, or a number that you see repeating in your life as you're as you're coming close to meeting your future spouse. With divination, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. I see that your future spouse is going to help you to feel very empowered, and in a way that you are going to be able to see your situation very clearly, what you have to face every day, and then being able therefore to with power, reach your goals, because divination is a practice that we do when we're calling in manifestations. And so your spouse is going to be your support in this kind of practices. And with set your intentions with heart and soul, they're going to give you the chance to have a fertile ground on which you can focus on sharpening your intuition, your third eye chakra, and therefore find your life purpose by centering yourself in your heart as well and following your soul call. So this is what I see from this side. Now, if that resonated with you, this is your side. And now let's have a look at your future spouse, or vice versa if you feel it's more connected. But I'm going to talk about it as if this was your future spouse, just for the simplicity of it. And you know that you need to reverse it if that resonates better. So with the wolf, we saw that the wolf is an extremely reliable guardian of the family, and that has a tendency to be very democratic and very fearless and very protective. But at the same time, the wolf has a tendency to be a little bit judgmental, especially expectations of the children, especially, and maybe even their partner, to follow their guidance, to follow their steps. They are the teacher, they are the mentor, and everybody follows. The leader of the pack is the wolf. So this person has got this kind of characteristics, and I see what you are going to help your future spouse with is to actually practice compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So you see as how important this is for a future spouse, because they have this tendency to judge, and they need instead to practice compassion and understand other people in their life with an open heart, and and let this unconditional love flow. Unconditional love doesn't accept judgment, because when you love somebody without condition, it means that you love them no matter what they're doing, no matter how they're acting, and no matter what their ideas are, even if these ideas go farther from your own ideas. So you're going to rebalance your future spouse, and 15 could be relevant as a date of birth or a relevant number for your life. And in fact, I see that your future spouse is going to be embarking on a journey of healing with you, a time for healing with the balsamic moon, because I also see with this entrapment card that this judgmental aspect of them has sometimes even acted as a cage that has entrapped them, and possibly this comes from the way they've been brought up in their family, in their own family of origin. So they are actually with you embarking on this healing journey. This is really beautiful, whereby they're learning how to modify and temper this side of them. And with the Eagle King and the big picture angelic help, I see that the angels are going to assist this process, and that your future spouse is going to become wiser and start having a more of a bird's eye view, looking at the big picture, not just all the details, and getting having this very close sort of a bit close-minded approach in terms of micromanaging situations, even with you or with the children, the potential children you'll have. So they're actually learning to be a little bit more relaxed. Number 12 could be relevant as your date of birth, their date of birth, or a month of birth. And with the facade here, I see that this person, you see, has applied this judgment also to themselves. And so they have a tendency to want to protect the family by showing to the world that everything is fine, that everything is always perfect. And instead, we all know that the reality is not perfect. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry, Palwan. So yes, I mean, we all know that life isn't perfect, and that children or people need to grow and evolve. So having the facade doesn't really help. You know, doesn't really help with. It's an extra effort you need to do to put up a facade. So you're going to help your future spouse to relax on this kind of way as well towards the outer world. They're overly protective at times, towards appearing always, everything is totally under control and there is no problem. So let's see here now. Star Brother, Horus energy, protection, loyalty and safety and trust. So your future spouse clearly is giving you a lot of loyalty, safety, and trust. So these are very positive characteristics that your future spouse has, and so they're going to be great in reassuring you, and vice versa. That this is also what the dynamic is between the two of you. You're going to be having loyalty between the two of you, safety and trust, total trust, and these are very fundamental qualities in a marriage. Sorry, not in a wedding, in a marriage. Let's see here also, because they're embarking on this healing journey, they're probably going to be you're probably going to suggest to them to journal their thoughts, because they might have not been growing up in an environment whereby there were these suggestions been offered, and instead you probably came from a different type of context in your family, whereby you got invited to have a diary to write down your thoughts, and these are the things that other people can definitely help us implement, So that's what you're going to help your future spouse with. And you're going to help them to make time for self-love, because all this healing that they're doing, will help them to definitely grow their self-esteem, self-love, sense of self. And also, you're going to remind them as well, because they're so active in making sure everybody's safe and all the rest. You're going to make sure that they also take care of themselves, because clearly, without taking care of yourself first, you're not able to offer anything then to the others if you're totally drained. So you're going to remind them as well to take care of themselves. And let's see, with this transformation, I love this because it's in connection with this healing that they're doing, that your future spouse is doing. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, this transformation that you will inspire in your future spouse will be a very important step for them to enjoy life more, to reach the best of their life. So this is really beautiful. I want to see now this card that says number 2, the evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. I think from the way they grew up, they probably received a lot of salt. Let's say, I mean, they probably were, reprehended easily if they made a mistake. This kind of judgment type of mentality, and therefore they're very self-aware that they can't make a mistake, and you're gonna give them that sugar that they need. You're gonna give them that sweetness that they're so much needing to overcompensate because they didn't get enough of it. I believe previously as they grow up in their family. So you're going to really provide this very sweet side and passionate. And now with this card also is connected to this, because it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself again. Make the effort for the self-love, embark on your self-healing journey, give time to yourself to actually, allow yourself to grow and to become your best self and embark on this transformation. So you're going to help your future spouse to relax and understand that you can take with this divine masculine energy, young energy, you can take a good bit of the burden, of practicalities that they would naturally take all on their shoulders, because they're a leader of the pack. They have this tendency of guiding others. So they tend to have attention on other people, and they have this very watchful eye, which is great. I mean, in terms of checking if everybody's okay, checking if they need any help and support. But who is giving support to the wolf, and you are going to be there for them, giving exactly that, telling them to, relax. You focus on yourself as well. You have the time. I'll do this. I look after the children. I will look after the shopping. I look after the cleaning. You take your time to journal, to rest, to, do your own inner work or relax for a minute. So this is very beautiful. So I'm going to clear now this, and I'm going to have a look with tarot as well. I really love doing spouse readings, and I'll tell you why. Because I tap into this beautiful energy of cooperation within people, between people, which is something that I really value, in terms of couples. So it's beautiful to be able to tap in these positive energies, I believe. So actually now, since I'm just talking, if this is resonating with you, now is a good time if you're considering subscribing to show your support for me, for the work that I'm doing. Thank you so much in advance if you decided to do that. Okay, let's continue. So I'm now pulling cards to see the relationship dynamic even further with tarot. So what is going to be the relationship dynamic between pile number 1 and their future spouse? Let's see. So the first card that came is the 5 of Cups, the Hierophant. I'm not taking reversals with this reading. The Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and at the bottom we have the King of Swords. Okay, let me reflect here on this spread. Okay, this spread is really beautiful, pile one, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I see a couple here. The Hierophant and the High Priestess is a match. So you two are a couple made in heaven, you know, like you're a divine couple. A match made in heaven. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I think. So the two of you are a perfect match. And this actually, if you believe in twin flames, really resonates with the twin flames card that came up for your oracles. And so you're going to cooperate like two peas in a pod, you know. You're going to have this beautiful, playful time together. You're going to have, hold on. So as I was saying, you're going to be spending some time really having a lot of fun together. I see going out for, like, really enjoying life, celebrating life together. So it's very beautiful, and feeling that you won, the two of you, that you won because you met each other, that you're finally reaching one of your goals, which was meeting a partner for life that was worth your while, and overcoming the sense of defeat that you had previously, in the sense of being stuck that you had previously felt when you weren't really happy with your relationship life, with your how do you say, romantic life, where you didn't have somebody valuable, that you only had spilt emotions that, like, basically emotions that were just thrown away because the other person wasn't either to your level, wasn't reciprocating, whatever the case was for you, and you felt a lot of pain and heartbreak, and all these kind of feelings of being stuck in the mud, like nothing is changing and I'm in a cycle of never-ending unhappiness. This is what I see here. So you actually then met each other, and it was absolutely a winning moment of your life, a very significant victory for you. And I also see here the stability with the Ten of Pentacles, the stability of having formed a beautiful family together, that is going to allow you to grow old together, that is going to allow you to form a family unit that's very solid and grounded, where you're going to also enjoy abundance of in practical and physical terms as well, like a beautiful house, a beautiful lifestyle. So I mean, the Ten of Pentacles in a spouse reading is the best, one of the best cards that you could possibly obtain. And with the Ten of Wands underneath it, I see that you two together are going to overcome all the obstacles and challenges that are going to be coming in your life, and you're going to put an end to these challenges together by working in a partnership. So this is the message that's coming from these two cards. So it's really, I mean, a beautiful marriage I see here. And with the King of Swords, you're going to maintain a clear mind, a clarity of mind, and you're going to communicate really well with each other. You're going to, have a very good communication level between the two of you. And so I see feelings, I see passion with the Wands, I see spiritual union with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, and I see clarity of mind and good communication, as well as practical foundation in physical reality, material reality. So it's a whole package here that I can see. Very beautiful spread. Okay, so pile number one, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. And yes, again, please subscribe if you want to show your support to me. And yeah, like, share, Thank you for watching. And until the next time, take good care of yourself. Hi, Pal2, welcome to your reading. If you picked this ruby um, ring and this carnelian crystal, that's your reading. This is your reading. So I have here two cards that represents you and your future spouse. If you need to reverse it, do so, because it depends on how you resonate best with one or the other card. So I'm going to then do the spreads with the two cards in mind. So it's going to be your side and their side, and you can again swap it. So I have the peacock animal spirit. So the peacock is, first of all, you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be. But with the peacock, I see you have this beauty that is physical, yes, just like a peacock. But actually, your beauty comes from within. So it's an inner beauty that spreads outward, from inside out. And so the peacock actually is a very wise animal spirit. This card represents somebody awakened, an awakened soul, somebody that has acceptance of life situation, somebody that doesn't hold grudges, and that is able to, take things as they are and just go with it. And this is very rare, so you're a rare type of person, you're a rare soul. And let's see now the fish we have here for your future spouse. The fish, obviously, they could be a Pisces or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But with the fish, your future spouse is very spontaneous. They go with the flow of life. And they're very adaptable as well. And they are very good travelers. So if you are a person that loves traveling, this is going to be a very good travel companion. And though, as as other sides, the fish can be easily distracted and change their mind often. So the way when you look at a fish swimming, they have those kind of sudden changes of direction. So this is what we're talking about with this animal spirit. So now I'm going to off camera shuffle and extract randomly cards for each of you from 12 different oracle decks. And then while recording, instead, I'm going to do a spread after we examine all the oracle cards. I'm going to then do a tarot spread that's going to also explain more about your dynamic, your relationship dynamic. So I'm going to now pause. Okay, pile 2. So I see what's happening here. So on your side, let's have a look on the peacock side. So your future spouse is going to help you heal in a major way, because I see here you have this hole in the soul type of card. So something in your past has been really tough for you, and has left you feeling empty inside. It could have been past events, the way you were brought up, past relationships. There have been situations in your life really tough, very difficult, and you felt like you were empty inside. So your future spouse is going to help you heal these wounds, and they're going to help you to understand that nothing that happened to you is yet set in stone. Nothing that happened to you means that you're going to continue on with the same type of patterns, but that things can transform and change, and that and that you can find your balance. So your future spouse is going to be helping you to find balance, Libra could be relevant in your chart or their birth chart. And they're going to also show you that you can trust. You can trust other people, you can trust them. Maybe you've had situations in your life where you have been either cheated on or, there has been deception that really left you scarred with this hole in the soul. So your future spouse is going to make you regain trust in people, in them, in the human beings. And they're going to also show you how you can better protect yourself from these deceptive energies that are anyway there by becoming more strategic about understanding who you have in front of you, understanding the type of people, so that you can then decide how you want to, if you want to be close to these people or not, and make a plan about it. So your future spouse is going to help you understand in these aspects, and there's going to be a great communication between the two of you. Your future spouse is going to be very good at communicating you all of this in a very gentle way, because they have this watery side of them. They are very compassionate, and so they're going to be able to guide you gently through this process of healing. And let me read you the card here. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart. So it's going to be a heartfelt conversations that you're going to have between each other, very intimate, where you're going to be able to express your heart pains, and your future spouse is going to help you heal your heart. And which is the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So you see the balance card? They're going to bring balance to you in this kind of, through this kind of conversations, very intimate and very heart-to-heart conversations that I see here. And they're going to help you to create a new life for you, to renovate your life, to, because things are not set in stone. They're going to show you that you can create your own life with your own thoughts, actions, and that they're going to be supporting you during this creation. They're going to help you understand that you have to breathe in bliss and exhale bias. All the bias that you have encountered in your life, let it go. So exhale, let it all out, and just forgive the past and move on, and breathe in the bliss that's coming, and do it for you. So they're going to show you how you can sundress, so how to embrace this light energy, how to accept light into your life, how they are going to help you bring this light into your life and make you feel whole again, and solitude. It says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So your future spouse is going to invite you to take your quiet times as a very valuable moment for you to do this process of healing, and to harmonize, feel like you're in harmony with the world, with everything that's in the reality. Even the people that hurt you have taught you valuable lessons, and they're part of your journey. They made you, wiser, and somehow you gained some strength from it after all, because you're still alive, you still survived, and you're still moving forward with your life. So your spouse is going to help you with that. And with the star family, you are part of a team of souls calling support. Your future spouse is going to show you that they're your support, that they're there to support you all the way through life, and that there are many more souls, many other people that are going to do the same for you. And so to don't think that what the past has brought is the only thing that you'll ever see in your life, but that there are many beautiful things that are coming for you. And with this card, transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Your future spouse is going to, being close to you to the point that, you're going to deepen your bond with one another a lot, and you're going to have this very deep bond, and love is going to conquer you completely and transform everything in your reality, transform all things. Love transforms all things. So it is going to transform you, because this is true love, and it's going to transform your reality in every single aspect. So this is very beautiful. Now I'm going to have a look. Now, just to let you know, also side notes, 30 could be your age or their age, or a date of birth, or a relevant number. 36 as well, your age, their age. 41, just to give you extra details. Okay, let's go on to your future spouse side now. So you are going to help your future spouse instead with being more, look at this, the Rainbow Prince, compensation, perseverance. You see the way we describe the fish as somebody that sometimes has this tendency of, changing direction too quickly, and changing ideas. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Oh no, maybe I'll do the other. Being kind of uncertain which direction to take. You're going to help them balance this shadow side of them by showing them the power of perseverance. I'm sure that with your life experience, you have had to learn patience, perseverance, strength. It's like you have run a marathon in your life. You're going to teach all the skills that are needed to run a marathon that you did to your future spouse. You're going to help them understand how to be consistent in their life, how to decide what they want, and persevere until they get compensation for their efforts, to see the fruit of their labor when you put a constant work towards your goals. So you're going to help them balance this side. 26 could be your age or their age, or a relevant date of birth. You're going to help them practice patience in life. 23 could be your age, their age. And if something is not going straight away right, your future spouse with their tendency could be one that gives up a challenge after one challenge is approaching, and you're going to tell them, well, look, in life there's going to be many challenges as you experienced, and that doesn't mean we can't progress and continue chasing our goals and our dreams and bring them to the reality. So you're going to really help them with this process of patience, perseverance, and you're going to show them that they are pure, you are pure magic, that they have the power in their hands, the power to bring to reality what they want, what they dream, by applying these very practical rules of perseverance and patience, that they need to sit in their throne with their certainties, and your potential is endless. Understand that they have endless potential, and you're going to help your future spouse develop this potential in practical manifestations, in reaching their goals, their life purpose, in embracing what they're supposed to do in this life, in speak your word into being, in speaking their world, their vision into existence. And Gemini could be relevant in your chart or their chart. And you're going to show them that they're not alone in this process. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community, that they can rely on you as well as their community, their best friends, the people that are trustworthy, and that connection will help them through their path. Fairy spotting, it's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So you're going to give your future spouse you're going to show them to have faith in their goals, because believing in something that they want to carry through and see accomplished, by believing in this, they're going to seeing it appearing in their reality as a concrete manifestation. This message is repeating itself. And with the Divine Feminine 21, I'm going to read the card. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. You're going to highlight to your future spouse that this side of them that is very watery, very nurturing, very receptive and intuitive and nurturing and soft, that this is very valuable, and so that you love that side of them, because this side of them will help you and them connect to the understanding that everything is connected, that there is this divine love that's throughout the entire creation. And so basically you're going to help them understand their value as a person that is bringing these beautiful qualities and values, and that not to underestimate their own power, because this person might at times have been mistreated, even because people might have taken advantage of this very soft and nurturing side of them, and taken it for granted, abused of it. And you are instead there, to show them that you value that, and that that basically this is something that is not something to avoid of themselves. It's not something that is a weakness, but is actually a powerful strength that shows how beautiful the connection between all beings is, in a loving way. And so this is how you two are going to really support each other. I can see, and you're going to show them that the end of a tough cycle in their life is coming, with the full moon in Capricorn. Now Capricorn could be in your chart or their chart. And also you're going to show them how to manifest miracles in their life. Your dream is soon to become reality. You see these messages repeating. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. You're going to help your future spouse to follow the guidance of their own heart and their own desires, and in seeing their dream become reality. And I think this is very beautiful. And I'm gonna now clear out this, so I'll pause and then I'll do the spread with the tarot for you. Okay, pile 2. I was saying this with pile 1 as well. Like, I really love to tap into these energies of the future spouse readings, because it really shows what marriage is. To me, the messages that come out are so high vibes. Like, it really shows what marriage is all about, which is basically becoming a rock for each other, and highlighting the positive sides, and helping with growing and healing whatever other sides are in the more shadowy, or so it's really about acceptance of each other in the couple. So this is what marriage is all about. Anyway, this is a tangent. So, and if this resonated with you, pile 2, please consider subscribing to support me and show me support in this work that I'm doing. And let's have a look now at your spread. So what is the dynamic between pile number 2 and their future spouse? Let's see. Okay, the 8 of Cups. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of oh sorry, I took off your cards. I didn't mean to. When I was clearing everything, I put them back up. Sorry. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Star. How beautiful is this? Oh my gosh. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm not taking reversals in this spread. And the Magician. Wow. I'm absolutely speechless, because this is resonating with the reading that we just did. And I'll tell you why. First of all, let me reflect for 1 minute to get all the details. Okay, first of all, I want to say this this relationship dynamic between the two of you is going to be extremely romantic. So you're going to have the romance of your lifetime. Like literally every single thing you can think of that you would like in romance, this is going to come with your future spouse. They're going to do anything that you like, either it be bringing you flowers every now and then, being gentle with you, bringing you a hot drink when you need it, invite you out for a romantic dinner, looking at the stars, stargazing at night, you know, like honestly, this is going to be so romantic that and you know, the pile one wasn't like this, was a bit different, the vibe, and so this is really really nice to see. And not only, it's going to be extremely healing. The star card is all about healing, so any wounds that the two of you have, they're going to be healed through this connection, because I see that there has been a lot of pain, feeling backstabbed, feeling betrayed, and being down to the ground, and you know, feeling literally like it's the end. And yet, you know, this is not the end, because when you meet with your future spouse, you're gonna feel like it's a magic time with the Magician, that all of your dreams have come to reality, and you're gonna feel powerful again and very empowered, and that all the pain of the past that you had to walk away from, all the emotional dissatisfaction that was there, it's going to be overcome as if it was magic, really really like that. And that your life is taking a good positive spin. It's like the wheel of fortune is turning for you, and that you're going to have this drastic change in your life. As we saw, nothing is, it was set in stone. You are transforming your life, and you know, this feeling of being battered and bruised and feeling like you're a survivor, really, this is going to be overcome by the biggest feeling of abundance with your future spouse. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're going to have this beautiful family together that is going to bring you, you know, richness in every way, materially, emotionally, physically. You're going to be satisfied in every single aspect. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is the card of marriage, one of the cards of marriage. You're going to grow all together. You're going to form this beautiful family, possibly children if you want. You're going to have possibly pets if you want them, a beautiful house to live in, and you know, all the abundance that you need to have a good lifestyle. So honestly, this is a very beautiful spread, pile 2. I'm very happy for you. I wish you all the best, really, and please if you like this video, share, subscribe, and comment. You know, if you want to share anything, I would love to hear, or even just an emoji, quick emoji if you have not time to write, to say that this resonated with you. And until the next time, I wish you all the best and take good care of yourself. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you picked this pink coral ring and this amethyst crystal, this is your reading. So these two cards are two animal spirit cards that show your spirit, animal spirit, and your future spouse, animal spirit. Now, if one or the other resonates more with you, you swap it, okay? So we have the horse for you. And we have the fox for your future spouse. Now, you could be both earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. That could be just in your chart as well. But let's see the horse first of all. So the horse is, first of all, somebody very reliable and supportive. You know, because a horse is an animal you can ride on their back and can bring you places. So it's somebody very strong and goal-oriented. It's a fully awakened soul and somebody very alive. The horse has got mental focus as well as stamina, physical strength. So I would expect the horse to be somebody that is very, physically passionate as well. So in the intimate encounters, and somebody that is very focused and very goal-oriented, and that nothing can stop them. They achieve anything they set their mind to, and they never give up. So there is a resilience about the horse. And the fox is a spirit that is very smart, and they're also monogamous. The fox, is a very reliable partner. They're not going to be ever cheating. They're going to be committed to long-term relationship. So it's a forever type of love you're going to get from them. And so your future spouse is going to be very loyal to you, very wise teacher. They're going to be skillful in business, and also they're going to be very quick to learn and to adapt to situations, to new situations that are evolving. They have a natural charisma, and therefore they're going to be very exciting to be around, and you're going to feel very magnetized towards them. And they're very authentic within the close bonds that they have. So if they have a close bond with somebody, they're going to be extremely authentic. So I really love this couple. To be honest, it's very nicely matched. I think very two strong personality I see here. So I'm going to now shuffle off camera because it takes very long to organize all the cards. So I'm going to shuffle off camera and extract the cards randomly for the both of you with the oracles, and then the tarot instead I'll do it in while I'm recording. So I'm going to pause now to do the oracles. Okay, pile 3. So I feel that your future spouse is going. So we're talking now about the dynamic between the two of you. I think your future spouse is going to help you understand that miracles are possible in your life. So I feel that sometimes, because of the horse spirit being so active, that you have had this tendency of acting in your life in order to bring things to you. So basically, okay, well, you said to yourself, if I set this goal and I put the work in, I will achieve it. And you went on with your life, going on about it in this way, and many times this worked for you. Like it worked for for your career. It worked for your studies. It worked at school, or it worked in many different, or in a new skill that you wanted to learn. So it worked in many different areas of yourself and your self improvement, and all these kind of things. But yet, with this procrastination card, I feel like you felt a blockage when it came to love. Hold on. Like you felt that there was something not working out in regards to your love life. And so you were thinking, well, I've put in all the effort, I've gone out dating, I've put myself out there, and why is this not coming to fruition? Why am I not meeting my partner? And so you then basically had to kind of sort of, let's say, let go of the control in regards to this. And you saw that the miracle just happened naturally, that you met your future spouse. And let me read you the miracle card. It says number 33 could be relevant to you as in your age or their age. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So you see, you felt you had doubts about the possibility that it was that you could actually meet your future spouse, and yet they appeared in your life and they showed you that anything is possible. I have this card as well that's talking about this. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. This soon shows me that you were waiting for this, that you were praying for this, but you just didn't see it. And know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You kind of lost faith at one point in the universe to bring you this. And you were like, well, you know what, I just give up. And at that point, your future spouse appeared in your life, or is going to appear in your life. And so then your future spouse is going to help you see that that this actually is possible and is real. It's happening for real for you. And so they're going to help you with being again optimistic, and they're going to love anyway your optimistic side, you know, because you are an optimist. You are somebody that has a goal and puts in the work and brings it to reality. So they like this, let's say, aggressive side of you. I mean, a side that is not aggressive in terms that you're an aggressive person, but that you take the bull by the horns, that you go for what you want. And you could be a fire sign, by the way. This is coming in more than once by talking about this spread. So you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And we also saw see the fire in this card. 40 could be your age, or your future spouse's age, or a relevant number appearing in your life. So what I see here is that you're going to be feeling this appreciation from your future spouse about your fiery side, your active side, your young energy, you know, the one that puts you into action. And they're going to love the fact that you step up and lead, that you are this force of nature, you know, that you're capable of transporting anyone that you know, that is close to you. So new moon in Capricorn could be very, very relevant in your birth chart or your future spouse chart. I see also your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn again. So Capricorn could be a very relevant placement in your chart or your future spouse's chart. But what I see here is that basically you put in the hard work, and your future spouse will see this in you, and that you are this leader for them. You're an inspiration. This is what I see here. And yet you had kind of lost faith in the miracle of love coming for you, and your future spouse is going to bring this faith back. You see these two, they are a couple. They're getting married here with the priest in the middle. So I see that by encountering your future spouse, you're going to regain this faith in love, because you had to stop the void, stop, embrace winter. You had to stop chasing love. You had to stop being overly active about it, and you know, and also your future spouse. Every now and then, your future spouse is going to tell you also, stop, don't overwork yourself, don't you know, don't exhaust yourself, because you need to also have a break. In fact, they're going to say to you, you can change one small thing every day, one thing today. Start small. So you don't have to change everything in your life at once, because with your willpower you would want to bring a big change altogether in one bit. But your future spouse is going to say, stop, take a break, embrace your winter time retreat for a nap, going to, literally, like, it reminds me of Embrace Winter, when the bear goes on hibernation. Take your time to rest as well, because you're so self-driven, and your future spouse is going to bring you this very nice, relaxing, chill vibe. And also with the flourish, it says here, the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So this tells me that your future spouse is going to make you feel very relaxed and able therefore to take a break from action, which is going to allow you to get clarity of mind, because when we're always busy with doing something, then we don't really have time to reflect on things. So your future spouse is going to bring this balance about, take your time to rest, relax, take a pause and reflect. And the phoenix, how is that for a happily ever after? So again, you see, your future spouse is going to show you that you finally got your happily ever after. Things that you thought weren't coming to fruition for you, they're coming, in terms of relationship especially. So they're the living demonstration that this was all throughout possible, while you had lost faith, in this process. Number 9 could be relevant as your date of birth, their date of birth, or month. Now let's have a look at your future spouse side. So on their side, I see that what happened in their life is that at times they self-sabotaged. And in which way? Let me just check the emergence card, because this speaks about this. Number 25 could be relevant to you as in your age, their age, or a date of birth. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So what your future spouse is going to help you with is to embrace your more childlike inner child, to let your inner child play, come out and play, to embrace this sense of innocence and be amazed about life and amazed about things and wonder about things, and celebrate the beauty of life, because sometimes you have also, your future spouse also overworked themselves in being this map maker of their destiny. So they very much followed their purpose. We saw that the fox is also a very very strong and skillful in their business. So they're very committed to their work and their purpose in life, and yet I think sometimes, because they were so busy, they lost a bit of inspiration time, where their inner child, was kind of screaming at them and saying, "Let me out, because I need to bring some renewal in your life, and some expansion and growth." Okay, so you are going to show your future spouse that by being more in the flow of life and letting themselves, trust that all will be well, and go with the flow of things without, again, similar to you, like your future spouse also is one that it's very goal oriented. So they need to relax too. So the two of you are going to allow each other to relax with each other, and to trust that all will be well. And Virgo could be relevant in their chart or your chart. We see again the earth element that we saw at the beginning. So earth could be very relevant in your birth charts. And basically you're going to remind them that by allowing things in their life, they can have this expansion and growth. and that they can allow themselves to take time to have physical and emotional healing with this deep cellular healing, because clearly they also had been very action driven, and they didn't give themselves enough time in life to enjoy life simply. Bring homeward, bring yourself out on a date. They were more of a homebody, probably more somebody that builds and builds and keeps on basically like bring up all their skills, like upgrade their skills. Okay, so this is what they've been focusing a lot, and they're learning through the encounter with you how to let their hair down, how to let loose, how to let themselves play and be funny and enjoy the lighter things in life as well. And also to slow down. You see, there is a nice bath, like a coffee, reading, relaxing music, and rest. Slow down and rest. You need it. You're going to remind them to take a break because they need a bit of a relaxing time. And in fact, we also have the tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So you're going to probably put on some relaxing music for your spouse, for a future spouse, and say, let's take some time for ourselves and let's just stop for a minute chasing our goals and let's just enjoy each other just as it is, just breathing and being with each other and listening to lovely music, having a nice bath, probably together. I see this happening. And take life easier. We've both worked ourselves throughout our entire lives. We have worked up ourselves to reach our goals. Let's just now take a little break and change one thing at a time, small changes, one step after the other, and let things unfold a little bit. Let both be not, let's say, control freaks, like that we need to decide and do and make everything happen right now, right here. Let's take a breather, yeah. And freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So be free, and the path is clear. We have built ourselves up already, and now let's enjoy life together. This is what I see. You're teaching each other to relax, and by you stepping up and leading, you're going to give a break to the fox, and by them being the map maker, so you're going to alternate leadership. I see, because you're two very strong individuals, so you have these leadership qualities about the two of you both, and so you're going to alternate, and that way you're going to rebalance yourself in allowing yourself to have some moment where you're just free to do whatever and not having all the burden of the hard work on your shoulders alone. So this is what the partnership is going to bring out in the two of you, helping you to share the tasks, to share the burden that that the routinary, mundane life always brings, the challenges that life brings. You're going to share and let the load lighter for you both. This is what I see. It's really nice. Now I'm going to clear this out and I'm going to do the tarot spread now. And just one last note about the date card. Yes, we're going to basically go together on nice dates. This is what I see. Is in practical terms, nice dates, and even home time where it's going to be like the two of you enjoying each other, like that kind of feeling when time stops, when you're spending time with somebody you love, and times feel like there's not anymore a clock. You're just like free to do whatever. There's not a schedule, there is not a deadline that's choking you or anything like that. You're just spending time and enjoying each other's energy. This is what I see. that you are going to bring to each other finally. Right, let me see now this spread with tarot. I want to see the dynamic. And pile number 3, if this resonated with you, please consider subscribing the channel to show your support to me for the work that I'm bringing forward. Okay, let's see the 8 of Pentacles. Let's see the spread. The King of Pentacles. I'm not taking reversals in this particular spread. The Three of Cups. There you go. It's coming out again. The dating with the Three of Cups. I see the dating. The Nine of Wands. Sorry. Now, let's see. The Knight of Wands. Very nice. Right, sorry. Let me organize this. The Lovers. The Hanged Man. The Hierophant. And the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. Let me reflect so I get all the details. Okay, so this message is actually very much resonating with the spread that we saw earlier, because we see the two of you working hard at your own careers, your own skills. You're very determined in putting in the work, as always you've done. But I also see this very fun time you're going to spend together. So work hard, play hard, I see in here. And you're going to then take this time to yourself where you're celebrating life in a simple way, by going out on dates, by enjoying each other's presence, by having fun, laughing together, drinking together, going for a dance, literally with friends. You're going to be going with other friends around as well. So you're going to be literally having these very fun times together. I see the King of Pentacles as your future spouse, the Fox. This very stable, reliable, very committed to their work and their partner type of person. This is the typical husband card in a tarot. Now, gender doesn't matter, so to be honest, this is energy. So this is a very stable partner. So I like to see the King of Pentacles here. And I like to see that this person is going to be an extremely reliable partner for you, very loyal, grounded, mature. And then I see this Knight of Wands, which very much resonates with the horse. I mean, couldn't be more. So you're going to bring this passion to the relationship, because you're a passionate person. You are a force of nature, as we said. And so you're also extremely physically passionate with your future spouse, and you're going to give them this burst of energy, and there is going to be sparks between the two of you, and you're going to bring this fun side to the dynamic, very much with your enthusiasm for life. Let's go on adventures. I see this as you're going to all of a sudden jump out and say, let's go right now, let's book a flight, let's just go for a quick, or let's go for a road trip, without planning, just all of a sudden, very spontaneous energy. So it's like, let's just break the routine and go for this place. Let's go visit this place. I never been there. Would you like to go on this adventure with me? So you're going to invite your King of Pentacles, very stable, very very, very routine, very routinary person, like a person that, is very methodical in their work and in their life, to break the routine, the mundanity of life, and be like, let's just go and enjoy, and let's take a break with the Hanged Man. Let's look at things in a different perspective. Let's look at life with a new pair of sets of eyes. Let's put on colorful glasses that are going to show us other aspects that are not the mundane and routinary part of life, which is very important to accomplish, of course, because we can't live of fresh air and butterflies and rainbows. But beside being very concrete and putting a stable ground, let's also look at life in a different way. Let's put ourselves in a different position and embrace this inner child that is screaming out for a bit of fun. And you're gonna feel with each other like you are a match made in heaven. You're like souls that you basically are have a kinship with each other. You're a real match. You are the lovers. You're how can I express it further? You have a soul bond. That's what I want to mean. And you might even have, if you believe in it, past lives that you have already lived together. And let's not anymore feel tired and like worn out from all the tasks that we had to look after, the cleaning of the house, the shopping, the laundry, the work, 9, 10, 12 hours per day. Let's just take a break from all that. And and you're definitely going to be married with the Hierophant. It's going to be a stable commitment, very traditional. You're going to have a traditional marriage, I see, with the Hierophant. Hierophant is all about traditions. So you're going to have a very traditional type of family that you're going to create. But with the Ace of Wands, there's going to be these sparks of inspirations, this sudden, okay, let's just go and do something we have never tried, bungee jumping. I don't know, it's just like random things that like you're like, look, we need to just go ahead and I mean, go to this crazy place that I've never seen, or this museum, or that shows. I don't know, the most like things that you can't even now think about. Like things that you have possibly never done. Maybe like try a food that you've never tried. Let's just go for a trip and discover a new culture. I don't know, something like that. I see this as like passionate moments where you're like, yeah, just getting on and running away for the hills. Like running away in whatever adventure you can come up with. To break the routine and the very important stable tasks that you need to take care, look after. Okay, so file number 3. I hope this was helpful, that resonated with you, and that you enjoyed it. And I wish you all the best for your future. And yeah, until the next time, take good care, and please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate all of that.